Hakumen tutorial. Now, Hakumen's a character that I have some experience with. So I will resist, but I will resist the temptation to just fly through and just skip through all the scenes really fast. I mean, anyone who's new to this will want to read it, so I'm going to err on the slow side. Defensive tools, they're referring to the drive counters. I don't see crouch D used much at all. People tend to use standing drive and jump drive. Jump drive you can combo after pretty easily. One of the challenger combos is after a jump drive. It goes jump drive, jump 2C, falling 2C, standing C down, forward C. Those little points on the bottom. Kind of looks like Infamous, the electricity meter. Probably the ones you're going to be using most commonly are the Ranka, which is quarter circle back plus B, which uses 2, and Gurren, Crimson, which uses 1, which is quarter circle back A. You also the Dragon Punch A with an A follow up, 623A. The Zentetsu uses 3. That's half circle forwards plus C. Those more Hotaru and other air moves, special moves. See what I can demonstrate. Call it an orb. It looks like a black hole. Or yes and no, I guess. If there's some light in there, technically. There's a red. Now, back C, if you counter hit with them, with it, you can try to go into another back C or into a forward C. And you might be able to tag them with an extra hit. Jump C is great as an is an air to air, but if they're on the ground, then you can use a jump down C or a jump crouching A, which is a little bit shorter range. But both of those attacks have really good hitboxes. Forward C has one advantage is you can cancel it into distortion drive. That's 632146C if you have the stars to do it. Magatama. I did that on accident once. It was kind of cool. I ended up winning. Because I was jumping in, I did a crouching air. I think it was against Ice Sword, or maybe it was a D Sword from Lambda, and came in, and a successful jump in. I think I went into standing B. Can't remember exactly how it went, but it actually was fortuitous coincidence. Kishu Demon Leg, that's the uppercut, 623A. And then you can do an A follow-up as well after that, and then go into a combo. If you launch them into the air. Hotaru Firefly is quarter circle back with C, and you can Tiger Knee that, so you can go 2, 1, 4, 7 C, and then you'll be just off the ground as you do it. Some people would say that that's probably the best Dragon Punch, in quotes, in the game. As far as an anti-air, it's jump cancelable and whatnot. I'll let you guys decide that. Forward A, kind of an anti-air, though standing A will come out faster, but forward A I think has some invincibility frames. It combos into forward B, and forward B combos into down forward C. When you just basically hit them while they're on the ground, lying down there. And down forward C combos into down forward C, or it combos into crouching B if you time it right. I don't use crouching C as an anti-air very much, namely because of the slowness of the attack. So you got a pretty good vertical hitbox and not much of a horizontal hitbox. That back C is a new movie continuum shift. Really makes it a lot more powerful. So here's back C. And here's forward C. Like I said, you can delay it. Here's jump C. See, it won't hit them under the floor on the ground, but it'll hit them if they're... get off. Here's this jump down C is a good jump in. See? As is... jump down A. Crouching C, like it's... I really don't use it as an anti-air. Here's standing B, crouching B. Now, another thing about jump B is you can do it just off the ground like that. Not forward. Alright. Wow, I charged up fast. Oops, timed it wrong. Common one I'll see. So this is these are your buffer attacks. If you get in close, because the C attacks are really slow in close quarters, and that can really hurt you. So yeah, what I do lots of times is I'll just kind of hang back a little bit until I've charged up, or I might surprise him and start out the round with that, or back C. I don't pretty much like to hang back in the beginning. Let's see if I can get him with a really good one. Oh, he stopped me. Alright, well, you can, like I said, so basically if you're using any of his special moves, you see that little circle there, turquoise colored, and you can just keep linking those special moves one after the other, though it'll consume your Magatama pretty rapidly. But I started out with a Zentetsu there. I went into a Renka, and then I was going to keep on going with a Gurin, quarter circle back A. Now, one thing that you'll see is, I didn't know about this until people started hitting me with it, is throw into Crimson repeatedly, wall bouncing you until they run out of stars, and then they do forward C. So it is very commonly seen. You can pretty much always, it's a default. If you hit somebody with Crimson, then you can try to do a forward C. The only situation where that won't necessarily work is if they're in a corner already and you hit them with Crimson, then they might bounce off the wall and land up on the other side. In which case, if you do, you might be able to hit them with a back C, or you just have to reverse yourself. You'll be able to hit, it's just that you're not really hitting them with the, there's a direction change there, so just keep that in mind. And I use that one commonly. I commonly do standing B into Renka, into Gurin, into forward C, or I'll do crouching B into Lotus, Crimson, forward C. Okay, wind pose. I didn't do any supers, so apologize about that. I'll keep on going.